All right, welcome back to it. Free Speech, Free for All Friday, powered, as you know, by Patriot Mobile and the Common Sense Hotline, 877-310-9966. Back to your phone calls in a minute, but first, I have a very special guest from Patriot Mobile. It's Danielle Buck, the VP of Strategic Partnerships for Patriot Mobile. Danielle, nice to see you today. Thank you for being here.
Great to be on, Steve.
Now, I have bragged on your company for years. First of all, I've used Patriot Mobile for years. I've traveled both domestically and abroad. I've had great service, great results. Love the company. When I have an issue, I can talk to somebody who speaks English and they live here in the United States. Very special to me. Switching was very easy. It used to be such a pain. It's not a pain, but it's really easy to do. But you guys are also very involved with things that I care about. For 12 years now, you guys have been involved with really important things. And I want to talk about a couple of those things because I brag on you. I want people to know. How about the Warrior Rising event? This is something to help former military people get a leg up in this world. Tell me what this is all about.
Yeah, so it's an amazing organization who was actually started by a veteran who realized most veterans, when they leave serving our country, they don't quite fit in corporate America, as many of you know.
Right.
And so many are hardworking Americans with brilliant ideas. And so what Warrior Rising does is they help these veterans actually get trained. So they actually have a master class that they can do, whether they're actually stationed abroad or back home, and they can be trained on how to start a business. And then they can actually write a proposal for a business and apply to get to go to a pitch competition. They do this 4 times a year, and then they bring in the top 25 to actually pitch to a panel of judges to get some feedback from them. And then they pick first, second, third, and fourth place winners that actually get seed money to start that business. So they're empowering these veterans to come home, feel amazing, have this idea, and then go forth and do it, and which is, amazing. And getting to be a judge. Patriot Mobile has gotten to be a judge now multiple times this year and last year. And we just love it because it just is, you can see the life in them come out when they have this idea. They want to bring it to America and to help people, right? They have an innovation or they have something that will help make our life easier. And so it's so awesome to get to help these veterans in this way.
And it's so hard to get seed money to start a company. Everybody knows that. If they have a chance to go learn some things and have an idea and take that spark and deliver it, and you guys can say, we like that. Man, what an uplifting program.
Yeah, it really was phenomenal. I've gotten to interview a couple of the former winners, and it really, it changes the game for them to actually get the money to start the business. One of them I spoke to had an app. One of them actually is able to get a lot more contracts to build the product that they have. So, obviously it kind of run the gamut as far as types of businesses, but it is awesome for Patriot Mobile to get to say, hey, you are a veteran, you are an entrepreneur, and we want to stand with you.
Now, just a moment ago, speaking of veterans, just before you came on, you spoke about this remarkable thing you were able to witness with one of these new exoskeletons for a paralyzed veteran. I've seen this. You saw it in person. Explain to the folks listening what we're talking about here, but it gives mobility back to those who are otherwise restricted to a wheelchair or worse. Tell me about this.
Yeah, so it's a recent organization to Patriot Mobile, but not a recent organization in general. They're called Soldier Strong, and it's actually a guy who survived 9/11, a first responder, had a lot of friends that were paralyzed and realized there was a need. And so he found these amazing companies that have these exoskeletons. There's multiple that make them, but he basically said, we need to get these into the hands of these first responders and veterans who've lost limbs or have been paralyzed because of their service. And so I actually had one of them come in just 2 days ago, right here actually in the studio, and share with me his journey of obviously becoming paralyzed, what that did to him as a man, and then receiving this exoskeleton and then getting to use it and getting to look someone in the eye again, getting to coach his daughter's softball team. He got tears in his eyes. He talks about being able to walk his daughter down the aisle.
How amazing.
It changed his life. Yeah.
So basically what it is, it's an electronic suit. That's the way I would describe it. It's an electronic suit that can give you the strength or create the ability for you to stand to walk his daughter down the aisle. What a remarkable partnership that is.
Yeah, it's amazing technology, and that's one of the reasons why Patriot Mobile wants to be part of Soldier Strong, because they're not only giving it to guys like Sergeant Cherry Holmes that I interviewed, but also to these VA clinics where these guys who have an injury and they're going in for rehab and they can use this exoskeleton to create more mobility. It actually helps them so their muscles don't atrophy. And so we are in the process of actually trying to give them more money so they can bring one to the VA clinic in San Antonio, which is a huge military base. As you know, I think they serve 35,000 veterans just in that one base. So we think about gifting something like that, you know, $150,000 machine to one clinic and how many veterans it can help. So that's what your money does when you join Patriot Mobile, right? You pay a cell phone bill, but then you're giving money to Soldier Strong and changing this guy's life. I mean, it was truly remarkable to get to talk to him and to see just how having this amazing machine has changed him.
And that's why I wanted to have you on, Danielle, is because Patriot Mobile does so many amazing things out in the community. When tragedy strikes, you delivered chainsaws and equipment to Texas here earlier this year. You've been involved in so many acts of kindness and patriotism. That's why I love Patriot Mobile for that reason. Now, today, we've got a couple of offers for the folks here listening on Free for All Friday. Why don't you go ahead and roll those out for us?
Sure. So we have 2 free months. So you can bring your phone number, and right now, using the promo code HOLIDAY25, you can get 2 free months on Patriot Mobile. Most people have one of the major carriers, and that's where their kind of hesitation is. Oh, I don't know, my phone might not work. Well, it's going to work exactly the same. We have all 3 of the major networks. You will be on the exact same network, having the same, if not actually better coverage. And right now you can try us out for 2 free months using the code HOLIDAY25 promo code. And
Holiday
if you're
25, there you go. And
yeah,
go ahead,
Holiday
Samsung
25.
users.
And if you're a Samsung user, or maybe you have a kid, you're wanting to give them a phone for Christmas, we have a special. It is a Samsung A16 phone that we will give you for free if you use the code Friday25. And it is an amazing phone if you're a Samsung user, and I know that many people would love to have it. And we'd love for you to join Patriot Mobile so we can continue to give to these amazing organizations like Warrior Rising and Soldier Strong by having more of you out there join us.
Danielle Buck, thank you for being here. What a great company. That's why I tell you guys, if you're not a customer of Patriot Mobile, you should be. You should be today. 2 great offers. Patriot Mobile offering Holiday 25 and Friday 25. Danielle, thank you so much.
Thanks, Steve. Great to be on with you.
Greatly appreciate it. Again, Holiday 25 for 2 free months. And if you're a Samsung user, Friday 25, a free Samsung A16. Free speech, free for all Friday will continue after this.